Hello everybody and welcome to Everdream Village. Now this is the early access release developed by Moon Eaters and published by Untold Tales. You may remember me rushing through the demo to try and get as much done in, I think, the hour that they gave us to get through it. But this time we can have a little bit more of an extended look and just see how they're getting along with the game in general. So we'll read this to start with. We couldn't be happier to welcome you to Everdream Village. Thank you for believing in us and our game. We're releasing it in early access because we want to build it together with you and make it the best experience possible. So be aware if you are thinking of picking this one up that it is still early access at the moment. So whenever you encounter any issues, problems, or would simply like to share your thoughts, please let us know by using the F11 feedback button. Thank you and enjoy your stay in the village. So if we find anything, we'll need to press F11. First, So actually, you need to press F to continue rather than the OK button working. First bit of feedback. Okay. So join the website, the treasure hunt and win a real prize. We're celebrating the early access release big time. We've buried a horseshoe somewhere on the desert island. Your treasure finder will help you track down the right spot. Once you hear it go beep, 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 grab the terraformation tool, dig it up. Be the first villager to uncover it and you'll win a special real life prize sent straight to your home. I can't imagine I will be the first one to find that because it's been out for a couple of days now. So let's jump in. New game. Let's see what we've got. So hair. No purple hair. Instant down mark. Instant marks off. Sorry, no purple hair. So I'm not allowed to be a purple she-lab again. Can have cute braids though. Okay, so that's the hair. Ears. Can't really see the ears very well, to be honest, to know what the difference is. I guess those ones do. Oh. No, what happened there? It's annoying. A few different noses. I'm all right with that nose, though. Skin color. We've got two skin colors. Eyebrows. Can have brown eyebrows to match the hair. Eyes. So yeah, I would like to see a bit more in this character creation, to be honest. So hopefully that's something that they will be working on as they go along. Right, let's see. Mouth. That's kind of cute. Okay, I think that's what we'll go with then. And then clothing, headwear. I'm so tempted by the pink cowboy hat, but that hat is nice, actually. I like that hat better. So we're going to have that hat. Lower body, got dungarees and jeans. Okay, so what have we got for upper body before I decide to give up the dungarees? Just two different types of t-shirt. Okay. So we could have something like that. But I think I like the dungarees. Again, I wish I could have different colors. And one pair of shoes. Okay. Really? How do I? That's fine. I can just quickly reselect all the things I selected before. I changed the mouth. I kept everything else pretty much the same. That was pretty much what we had, wasn't it? We didn't end up changing an awful lot, to be honest. Okay, let's get in there. Enter my character name, She-Lab. Right, so once upon a time, there was a child sent by their parents to live on a farm with their grandparents. The child worked tirelessly under the strict but weirdly loving regime of their grandparents. They expanded the farm into a booming rural empire. Honey, can you please stop bad-mouthing your family? Sorry, Mom. Anyway, where was I? During that time, the child began having strange dreams. Sometimes they turned into an animal, and sometimes they talked to one. It made sense in the moment. The brave child decided to investigate those dreams and discovered the source, a magical hat left behind by the valley's guardian witch. In time, the child grew to love this strange life, especially with the magical hat by their side. Even their parents decided to move to the countryside. Unfortunately, it didn't last. I mean, I still had school and my parents had bills to pay. It was a whole thing, but I always dreamed of going back. It's been 6 years. The magic faded, but the dream didn't. Then, right after graduation, I received a very peculiar letter that said I'd been chosen to manage some island and got my own magic hat to go with it. So yeah, I've been given land and apparently I'm the mayor in making of a whole new village. Are you done? Radaminis. Let's just agree to forget that happened and get back to work. Oh yeah, this is Reminides, the valley's magical witch cat and my officially assigned helper. First of all, it's Radaminis. Second, I'm not your... You know what? Never mind. Next on the list is gathering more villagers. I've heard that the nearby islands are inhabited. You should visit and see if anyone's willing to move here. Think you can manage that? Find more people. Got it. Mayorship, here I come. All right. So, for someone who's graduated college, she looks actually very, very young. Looks like your mum wants something from you. We should find her and see what she needs. I've marked her on your map with a yellow marker. Okay, yellow marker, find mum. So I don't know whether this is going to be exactly the same as in the demo where we had to sort of make a party. And that just got us started with everything. So let's just get around here. Find mum. Where is she? Mum, where are you hiding? Walking about. Okay, hello. I'm so happy for you, honey. Your own place in the world, somewhere to build a community and put down roots. And at such a young age, your dad and I couldn't be more proud of you. I just can't wait to see you on your... Oh my! Looks like the only thing putting down roots here will be the local weeds. It just needs a little work. Gotta start somewhere. Yes, that's right. That's the spirit, honey. Let's fix it up as a family. We'll have it done in no time if we work together. Mom, how about you check on the plants? Maybe some of them can still be rescued. Dad, if you check what tools and supplies are still salvageable, that'd be lovely. And Anthony, you can check the outhouse. I'll get rid of all this trash. Sweetie, I think you should fix up all the broken fences and buildings. We need to make this place presentable if we want anyone to move in. Sure thing, Mum. I'll get right to it. Okay, let's make this house a home. How about we start with shelter? Oh, come on, Rads. What's that, hon? Nothing. Oh, and sweetheart, if you need any help with your task, I'm sure Grandpa can give you some pointers. Sure, thanks, Mum. Don't you dare ever call me Rads again. Now, get to work. I'll have to find a suitable spot to contemplate. All right. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the mini-map. Talk to Grandpa, who is up here. Control for next. Hold control. It shows key characters and locations like your mother. While playing, keep an eye out for yellow or orange markers on the mini-map. They indicate a quest or a conversation that's waiting for you in that spot. You can always open the full map pressing tab. To check your active quests, press J. On the left, you'll see a list of quests, and on the right, their details and objectives. Quests marked with an exclamation icon are part of the main story. Pay special attention to these. Click the colourful marker next to a quest to highlight it on the map. Press D and A to view the quest you've already completed. That's quite a bit of information, right? That's because in Everdream Village, there's always something to do. But don't worry, you can revisit any of the tutorials whenever you like. Open the select menu with tab and go to tutorials. Okay, well, now we've read all that, let's chat to Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa, could you give me some tips on how to get this place up and running? Oh, hi there, youngling. I warned you city life would make you soft. But don't you worry, Grandpa will get you back in shape in no time. Thanks. If I were in your shoes, I'd start by setting up a workshop, you know, like we used to have at the farm back in the day. I have everything you need for one right here. You just have to check your inventory and place it wherever you want. I have my hands full looking for these tools. Speaking of which, here, why don't you give these a spin? I bet they'll come in handy. Wow, I bet they will. Once you place the workshop, you can use it to make the fences you need to fix the pen. Repairing the kitchen should be easy enough with the required resources, that hammer I gave you. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for all the help, Grandpa. No problem. And remember, cut them with the choppy end. Otherwise, you'll end up cutting your hands with the choppy end, and that's no good. Alright, so we need to place a workshop. I don't remember how to do that. So farm status, perks, tutorial, gallery, calendar. Is it maybe that the workshop was here to fix it? Yeah, oh, I remember. Yes. We chop down the trees with the choppy end of the axe. And And we get 5 pieces of wood from that. Lovely. And then I will fix that with the 5 pieces of wood. And I should have a lovely... whatever that is. Kitchen. No, we didn't really want the kitchen. So, we wanted a workshop. Then again, fixing up the kitchen is probably not a bad idea, to be fair. I remember doing this before, but I'm certain we needed to make boards or something so that we could make the workshop. I'm just gonna have a quick look at my quest log. Oh, here we are. Few down. I lost 1 workshop. Get some wood. 0 out of 10. Well, I don't mind entirely that I fixed the kitchen by accident. Let's hope that if it does decide that that's something I need to do for a quest later on, that it won't soft lock me. Look, a butterfly. It's so pretty. Oh, catch it, catch it. I can almost get it. I need a net to catch it. I had one when I lived at the farm. I should talk to Grandpa to see if he has one somewhere around here. So this is something a bit different. Let's go see Grandpa and see if we can get a net. Why does Grandpa have to, like, go so far away all the time? My goodness me. Oh, there's like a... I feel like I should be able to pick this up. Yeah. If I see tools, I'm just going to pick them up. All right. Hello, Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. I saw a butterfly flying around nearby. I thought maybe you had found a butterfly net around here. Good thing you asked. I almost forgot. I still have your old butterfly net from the farm. Give me a second. It was around here somewhere. You kept it? Why? Oh, you know, it proved pretty useful in dealings with the merchant in the past. You know his fondness for butterflies. Got it. Here you go. Thanks, Grandpa. You always think ahead. Okay, so we now have our butterfly net. I'm not sure I'm seeing any butterflies around, but maybe there'll be some near the house. See what we can see. Oh, here they are. Oh, that's the axe, not the net. Have to be right underneath it, or? Have we so far managed to actually get a single butterfly? Oh, there we are. I've got a cabbage white. Very nice. Okay. Let's have a look. Animals, birds, frogs, and plants. Okay. Taking photos. My map with everything on it. Okay. Let's have a look at my journal. We still just need to get wood, so that's that. I guess that's what we'll do. I don't know quite what the butterfly thing was all about. Maybe I've completed it by... In fact, it said the completed ones would show with A and D, so... No, it isn't even... It wasn't even a quest. I just went and got a butterfly for no reason. I'm guessing there might be some kind of... compilation eventually, some kind of museum or something. That tree probably should have fallen, but did not. I'm sure in the demo there was some kind of tape around the trees or something. Something weird going on like that, but it seems a bit more normal now. I've done a little bit more than I should have there, but that's fine. Okay, so next job, fix the kitchen. Well, I suppose at least I did that ahead of time. So craft 5 fences at the workshop. Let me craft 5 fences. Ah, yeah, I remember. We had to put things all together, didn't we? To like make the fence, didn't we? Yeah. That looks like it should be in the middle, to be honest. That looks like it should be over there. I remember this feeling worse to do previously. I think they might have made that... I could be making it up, but I feel like they've made that easier. So now I'm allowed to instant craft the other 4. Okay, fill the holes in the cow pen with fences. Now, I remember this being a little bit tricky to do. And I ended up wasting fences last time, so I'll try my best not to this time. Also, is my hotbar my only inventory? Because if it is, then that's a problem. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like they've improved this. It feels way more snappy. Like when I was doing it last time, I remember really struggling. And it feeling horrible to do. And now it doesn't. Oh, that was a bit less good. But that'll do. It would help if my doggo would get out of the way. It's like my real life. Yeah, there we are. So those of you that are on my Discord will know I already had trouble with my Christmas tree getting locked in the garage. You coming out? Okay, good. And then I finally managed to work that out. I had to, it's basically an electric garage door. It's completely broken. The spring is completely rusted on it. But I can still open it manually. So I had to do a manual opening of it with a key. And then I managed to get the Christmas tree out. And so now we'll have to interact and liaise with the landlord to let them know that everything's broken with that. So that's another great thing I've got to do. But anyway, that is not the story. The story is I was then putting the Christmas tree up, and basically I was, you know, the like bottom part of the Christmas tree, you put it in and you screw it all up, and then all the branches are all like squished together and they all fall down. Unfortunately, Tilly was right behind me when that happened, and she got a big spoop. Poor thing. All right, what's our next quest? There's no active quest, but someone is showing up yellow, so I'm going to go towards the yellow marker. It's probably Mom. Oh, these are pretty flowers. Oh, I can't pick them though. There's a lot of animals showing on the map at the moment. I'm wondering if the map can be filtered at all. Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom, how's it going? I still can't believe this is all real. I'm so proud of you, especially since your dad and I couldn't really afford college tuition anyway. Not after he spent all our savings on beaver statues. He spent our savings on beaver statues? Anyway, I heard the merchant should be arriving soon, and I think we should celebrate the founding of our new village with a picnic. There's a lovely spot nearby we could use, but it's a bit overgrown with weeds. Would you mind cutting them for me? Sure thing, Mum. Let me get to it. Here, take this. It should help with clearing the area. I'm hoping to get through the picnic stuff relatively swiftly, and that way I can move on to the other things we would like to do. find out what is beyond that. Because like I say, in the demo, I think there was quite a lot of stuff in there, but at the time, but I couldn't really do a lot because I was on a time limit. There's supposed to be weeds here somewhere. And got lavender and grass. Cut down the... Oh, it's the overgrown bushes. Okay, it's these ones. Oh no, is that a bison? Run after the bison. I feel like I'm keeping up better, so I don't know if they've given better sprint speed now. Like, again, my memory is sometimes fuzzy on these things. I remember having to follow... No, it wasn't the bison. It was the cow that had a little family, wasn't it? Follow him around. Oh, there's goats. They're pretty. I like the goats. Hi. You sure are fast, buddy. What's this place anyway? I've never seen it before. Never mind, I should focus on the bison first. Maybe I can try befriending him with some grass. I mean, the other thing I'm wondering is whether it's maybe that there was a stamina limit before or something. There isn't now. I'm sure it was harder to keep up with this bison last time. I'm sure of it. All right, so I need cut grass. Do I have an inventory? Yes, I for inventory. Wonderful. That would have been a useful thing to tell me, game. Luckily, I have gamer senses and I kind of try to find these things. Here you go, good bison. You sure look happy, don't you? This place looks like it's worth checking out sometime, but I should go back to Mom and finish what I started with the picnic. Okay. And Mom is like a million hours this way. One thing that might also be a reason why I'm not struggling as much is because I have played the demo. I might just know my way around better. Because I've already come into this with a lay of the land in my head, so that absolutely might be why. 1 second, I'm just gonna stream. I had the Steam page up for this and the stream started playing, and as much as I always have the sound off on those things, I worry that that'll interfere with things. So let's not have that playing. Hello, Mom. I've cut down the weeds. Sorry for the delay, Mom, but I was running after a bison. It's okay, but why were you chasing a bison? I don't know. I just had a gut feeling I should. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about you. Anyway, back to the picnic. Now we need to bring out some chairs and a table so we can all sit together. There should be some nearby, but we might need extra chairs for our guests. Could you use your wood cutting skills to make a few if needed? Sure, Mum. This picnic's starting to feel more like a chore, honestly. Got to do all the cooking yet and get cows and all sorts of things and water the crops, and so I'm pretty sure there were some chairs just like lying around the place that I could pick up. And then I might need to make some. I'm not sure. I think there might have been some lying around by the other house as well, if I remember rightly, but I could be remembering wrongly. Oh, look, another shovel, just in case I needed 2 shovels. Looks like this is all the furniture we have, if this is your mother's idea of a joke. I don't find it funny. We should go back and confront her about sending us on this Herculean task. All right, back we go then. Hi, Mom. Mom, I can't find all the furniture we need for the picnic. Well, if you can't find it, make it. Wait, what? Too busy? Can't talk now? I'm sure Grandpa will help you figure something out. I'm sure that I can just probably make it on the workbench, right? Let's have a look. Fence, gate. That's to make soaring stuff. Right, I probably will have to talk to Grandpa then. I'm guessing I'm not allowed to have the recipes until Grandpa gives me them. Because how could I possibly work out myself how to make a chair or a table? Okay, hi Grandpa, I need your help again. Well, hello there, kid. How can I help you? I'm helping Mom with this little idea, and I'm supposed to find some furniture. Yes, wait, why would you need Problem is, I can't find enough. And you need a lot? Mom told me to make the pieces I'm missing, but I have no idea how. Okay, kiddo, slow down. I'll show you how to make some sturdy, farm-tested, grandma-certified pieces of furniture. Thanks, Grandpa. Knew I could count on you. All right, and I think I also need to sort this inventory and this hotbar out. So I don't need a butterfly on my hotbar. Number 1. I don't need grass on my hotbar. Number 2, I don't need a log on my hotbar. Number 3. Okay. Magic hat, possibly. Yeah, they all should be there. A cow plaque. Oh, I can get that out of there later, probably. Bug net. And also what I want to do in my inventory, I want to just separate out the tools from the other things. So I feel like those are all tools. And all of these are other things. So we've got seeds and we got... I don't know if there's like an auto sort here, but... chairs and a table. And a butterfly there. I think that's a reasonable sort of the inventory. Okay, so... I need to make a table and make some chairs. Now we've got the recipe from Grandpa. But yeah, I think I'm spending a lot less time getting lost this time. I know where things are without really looking at the map too much, which is fantastic. So let's craft us a chair. We need 8 planks for that. And a lunch table, we need 7 wood. Okay. Well, let's go and make the table then first. I'll go and chop down a tree. Little lumberjack she-lab there. Okay, that should be enough for the table. So let's pop that together and then I'll go and make some planks for with whatever we've got left. Okay, lunch table. Raft. Oh, interesting. It's telling me like where things have to be. I'm like, no, I don't want them to be there. I want it to be more over here. No, it's apparently decided that that's where it should go. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Lovely. You can auto solve it for money if you can't do it. Oh, that's nice. It's nice whenever they give you an alternative, I feel. All right, so how many logs do we need per plank, I wonder? Let's use this and have a go. So first, open your inventory where all your items are stored. Oh, now you tell me. All right, let's just move the saw left and right. Okay, not enough wood. Let's exit. So I got like 1 plank out of that. I think I'm going to need more wood and then I can kind of work on the mini game a little bit more because obviously the first time you see a mini game is never going to go well, is it? I mean, sometimes it goes a bit better if it gives you like a little video or tutorial before you do it. Otherwise, you've just got to trial and error it, really. Okay, let's try again. Can't talk. Too busy sawing. All right, so how many did we manage to get now? 13 planks. That's decent. Let's put together our last chair then. Now then, I want to kind of rotate things a bit because otherwise I won't be able to see where the chair is going and things. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Because what I had last time, all the legs were the wrong way around on this. That's not a leg. Is that okay? Yeah, that looks reasonable. Okay. That doesn't look right at all, but okay. It somehow is. Somehow the wrong way round. I'm supposed to be able to rotate it, right? Hold to rotate? Was it something like this? Red connections are not correct. Blue, like, literally won't let me turn that. Like... Okay, it just randomly decided it would turn itself. I'm glad it did, because I didn't know how to do it. Okay, now I can instant craft those. So if you really, really struggle, you can just pay your way through those, so it's fine. How many chairs did I need? I've got everything I need. Okay, let's go to the picnic area. And get the picnic underway, and then... I mean, I'm sure in the last one there was a lot more stuff we did before we got to the picnic, so I'm thinking that there will still be a lot more stuff going on before the picnic. So 8 chairs and 2 tables. Place them down. Doggo. Five, 6, 7. Well, okay, that one's a bit wobbly, but that's fine. That should do. Okay, so now go and talk to Mom. I feel like it let me do that a lot more quickly somehow than in the tutorial, in the demo, but I don't know. I think there's still a lot to do. There's still cows to get, at least. I set up the furniture. What's next? Ah, we're doing the cooking now. That's what it is. Great work, honey. All that's left is to prepare some food and invite the guests. The merchant should already be here. Be sure to welcome him and talk to everyone to convince them to come. They might be caught up in their work and need your help first, but they should be happy to join. Grandma can help you with the food. You know what a messy cook I am. Got it. Okay, right, let's start with Grandma, and let's not soft lock ourselves this time. Although it didn't soft lock, really, because we helped Grandma with the veggies. Who's this? This is Dad. Hey, Dad, we're throwing a celebratory picnic. Are you going to join us? Oh, hello, sweetheart. Sure, I just got caught up in something. Let me guess, spending our savings on beaver statues? Your mother's exaggerating. It was a small investment. But listen, the valley seems full of archaeological treasures waiting to be uncovered. Look at this bone our pup dug out today. There might be more of them, maybe even pieces of a whole skeleton. Here, take this treasure finder I bought online. It might help locate other bones, if there are any. It's not as good as our pup's nose and might lead you to a trash can, but that's all we have for now. Can't I just turn into him and sniff it out myself? Since when can you turn into our dog? I have the magic hat, remember? I have no idea what you're talking about, kid. Anyway, if you find anything, dig it out with a special level I got as well. Use it on the spot to lower the ground until you find the bone. Wow, you can get anything online, huh? I know, it came with this handy-dandy tool, used to revert any changes to the ground. Use it if you ever dig yourself into a hole you can't get out of. Safety first. I guess I'm ready for treasure finding then. Sure you are, kiddo. Go get 'em. Thanks, Dad. Let's go find that dog. Okay. So, dig up a skeleton bone. And gosh, this inventory is getting a nightmare again. So, let's just... I do not need a bone. I don't think. I do need the treasure finder. And I need the terrain terraforming and restoring tools. I shall also pop those down there so we know they're tools. There, that looks decent. Okay, so. It's also Grandpa and Grandma. So, Grandpa, what's up? Oh, Willow, my dear, are you near? Grandpa, is everything okay? You're speaking in rhymes. Art thou fated to flee from me? Wouldst thou so abandon me? Grandpa? Oh, hello, youngling. What can I do for you? Grandpa, we're having a celebratory picnic and would like you to join us. Food? You should have told me earlier. But first, I need to find Willow. She and her boyfriend escaped from the pen. Again? It is what it is. Okay, Grandpa, stay here. I'll bring them back. Thanks, kid. May the force be with you. Oh, and if you happen to find any missing chickens, you can bring them back too. Consider it a side quest. Okay, well, I'll try. I will try. Next, we'll talk to Grandma. Grandma, will you join us for a celebratory picnic? Good morning, love. And what exactly are we celebrating? The founding of our village, of course. Oh, right. I'd love to join, but, you know, I have to take care of the field first. The sooner we tend to the crops, the sooner we get our yields. I also came to ask, we need food for the picnic. Aha, you little rascal, always thinking Grandma will do everything for you. Looks like we're at an impasse, but I have a proposal. Help me in the field like in the good old days and I'll help you with the cooking. That sound fair? Sure, Grandma. Great. First go out to the field and plough some new patches. Sow the seeds I gave you and don't forget to water them. Some of the vegetables should already be ready to harvest. Gather those too and come back here when you're done. Okay. So I need to plough 100 new field patches. I feel like that's a bit in the way, whatever that is, but I need my inventory open and we need to get the hoe that I've just been given into the inventory. Let's change it over for the bug net. Shouldn't need that for a little while. Okay. Hoeing patches. Was not exactly what I was planning on. We can remove bed as well, so E to remove. So if I want to just tidy up the sides, there we are. So it's actually kind of easier to just like run and hoe the patches that way. It's interesting, isn't it? That error there was just where I tried to plow on top of a plowed bit. All right, how many have we managed to do then? 83. Okay, let's expand out that way a little bit. Beautiful. I'm just gonna, again, just tidy up this edge. Oh, that looks really nice. Okay. So now plant 10 vegetables. Let's find ourselves... I keep doing that. That's not the right one. So radishes, maybe? Maybe not the neatest job in the entire world, but I thought I saw a watering can over here. I apparently now have 2 watering cans. Beautiful. Harvest 4 different veggies. I'm gonna need my hand. Gonna need a free hand. I always love games that give you a free hand slot. I always find that really, really useful. No, wasn't what I wanted. Go away. Go away. Come here. I wanted to... There we are. Gather crop. I'll give them a water as well, just so they'll come back later on. Oh, okay. Right click gives you an empty hand, by the way. So that's a lot better than I thought. So you don't even need an empty hand slot, because as soon as you right click, you have an empty hand. So that's absolutely perfect. Right, so Grandma's quest is done. But where's Grandma? Grandma, we're done. Grandma, I've taken care of everything you asked. Good job, love. Now, time to cook. I've already made my dishes, now it's your turn. Here, take these recipes. Head to the kitchen to get started. You should have enough vegetables to cook both dishes. Just make sure not to burn the kitchen down. I'll try, Grandma. Have a look at my journal. I want to see if there's anybody else that... Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, and the merchant. I haven't found the merchant yet, but that's okay. We'll just do Dad's stuff and Grandma's stuff and Grandpa's stuff. Right, vegetable casserole. It said that there were 2... Well, let's just cook that anyway. Oh, I lost, apparently. I didn't realize that was already happening. Also, why is that still there? When I'm actually concentrating on it, I'm sure I'm fine at it. There we are. Perfect. Yay. I got a vegetable casserole. So what was the other thing I was supposed to do? I can see the merchant down here as well. Let's go chat to him. Or was it maybe that it was just 2 casseroles we needed to do? So I can instant cook the other one. I'll try that in a second. Hello, Mr. Merchant. I'm really happy you're here. Well, hello to you too. You've grown so much since I last saw you, kid. I almost didn't recognize you. As you can see, I brought my nephew along. I'm hoping he'll help me keep the business running. Hello. Hello. And believe it or not, I stumbled across a friend of yours. Poor girl would have got completely lost without a bit of guidance. Natalie! Let's not talk about it, like, ever. Thank you for keeping her safe. Would you guys like to join us at the picnic? Oh, a picnic. Count me in. Sounds great. Of course. Just give us a second and we'll be right there. Great. See you all at the picnic then. Okay, so then we're going to be at the picnic. Let me just head back and see if just making a second casserole will be enough for Grandma. Lovely. Yeah, that was what was needed. So Grandma's coming to the picnic now. So Grandpa's one is to go and find the cow. I'm fairly certain they were like down here somewhere. Me using meta knowledge here to find things. However, if you don't If you don't know where they are, then it does tell you on the map, okay? It's probably how I found them the first time. So I think I need to wave grass at them or something and get them to follow me. There's Willow, and I assume that's her boyfriend. But wait, there's another cow here. It seems smaller. I wonder where it came from. I'm not qualified to have that talk with you. Radameenies. That's not what I meant. Okay, let's bring them all back to the village. Are they kissing? Kissing cows. So now I've petted them. I think they're all following me. So we'll just try and walk in the general direction until I don't see them on the map anymore, following me. And then we'll pet them again. They seem to be following quite well this time, though. Look how cute they are. Adorable. They look so proud, don't they? They look so proud of themselves for escaping and having a baby. Lost one. Come here, you. Figure that means I need to refresh their timers by giving them another pet. Right, I think we're done. Okay, is everyone with me now? You're coming? Yeah. It is quite a long way to the pen, to be fair. I mean, it's easy to get distracted, right? I mean, I'm definitely someone who knows how easy it is to get distracted. All the time. Every time. I've got a nice little gate here that we can open. In you come. That definitely felt easier than last time. However, that could just be... There we are. You're all back in the pen. That could just be that I have had practice at doing it before, so... But I feel like I only needed to pet them again once. And I feel like I had to mess around with like grass or feeding them or something last time, and this time it was just petting them, so... I think that's been made a little bit more straightforward. Hi, Dad. How are you doing? Hello. How about we go fishing together? My family used to take me all the time. I actually wanted to talk to Grandpa here. I brought them back, Grandpa, along with one extra cow. I see, and it looks like similar to Willow and her boyfriend. Listen, youngling, I know this may be confusing, but it's all part of the great circle of life. It isn't confusing, Grandpa. I spent my childhood on a farm with you. Oh, in that case, I wonder how many different breeds one could make. Think of the possibilities. That does sound pretty great. Hey, kid, do you know what else sounds pretty great? Yes, Grandpa? A bottle of cold milk on a hot day like this one. And I suppose I ought to be the one to acquire the milk. And I'll be the one to drink it. Okay, Grandpa. So we've still got to get milk somehow. Milk the cow. Now, I'm imagining I need like a bucket or something for that, right? I might not. Oh, by the way, chickens apparently are like extra side quest material. I'll throw them in there too if I see any. Right then, so, milking. It's nice that I can jump into the pen without having to empty the gate. Right, so... You're a cow. You're a calf. Okay, do I have anything that I can use? I have a bucket, so I'm going to imagine that I can milk with the bucket. Ah. That's a fun milking minigame. Cow milked in 14 seconds. Woohoo. Grandpa, the bucket of milk. Trade. Bucket of milk. Let's talk. Hello, Grandpa. How are you? Well, hello there, youngling. This reminds me of when I first started my farm. Except I managed it a lot better, of course. Of course you did. Alright, so I think the final one is to track the bones. So let's get my... Let's get my treasure detector out. Metal detector. Radaminis, do you perhaps want something from me? Yes, I do. You are aware that you can not only morph into animals, but also speak with them when they're willing. Yeah, I guess so. Then you might have already guessed that with great power comes great responsibility. To build a thriving village, you need to care not only for your human residents, but for the animals too. I've heard both the cows and chickens are facing some issues. You should look into it right away. I guess I will? Good, report back to me once you've helped them. Animal helper, help the cows with their problems. What's your problem? What's your problem, cow? Do I need to use the hat? I don't seem to be able to talk. It's definitely you that needs something, right? Just pet them again, but just gonna have a quick look at the tutorials. Feeding animals, how to use a spade, talking to an animal. Milk a cow, cook plants, terraforming, wood storage, sleeping, fences, feeding animals. Animals need to eat or they'll become unhappy. Oh, that needs fixing. Wow. You know what's happened there? The inventory tutorial is still stuck. A hungry cow won't produce milk. Seeing it unhappy may affect the mood of the villagers. Sometimes the grass growing in the pen is enough for them. If you notice they're still hungry, try putting some hay into the pen or feeding them grass directly. Okay, I'm just going to go to... Is there like an inventory... Just going to go through the inventory one, but no, this is... That is really bad. Okay. You can't even get out of these until you finish them either. So let's try not to... Unless I desperately need to know something, let's try not to do that. I'm just trying to click everything to see if I can... Perks will be available in the full version. Guess they're still working on certain things. But yeah, I'm actually just going to go on with the Bones of Time. Hey, you're the merchant's nephew, right? And hello to you too. Emil's the name. And yes, you got that right. Glad you're here. I guess with your help, your uncle's business is about to take off. With all due respect to you and my uncle, I really hope not. The more money he makes, the crazier he gets. How about a deal? Give me a task that keeps me away from the business stuff and I'll do it for free. Like what? Chopping trees? Emil, would you be up for cutting down some trees for us? Absolutely. Just mark the ones to chop and I'll get... Oh, this is where the tape came in. I remember now. Thanks, I think. So using marking tape has been added to the tutorial log. Natalie needs something as well. Let's have a chat. Natalie, what are you doing here? Hi, long time no see. You really thought you could escape me? Of course not. You'll always find a way. I guess there's no getting rid of you, ever. Haha, exactly. Look, I'd love to catch up, but do you happen to have any spare boots? Turns out sneakers weren't the best choice for this place. Well, let me check if the merchant has any. I'll get back to you. Hello, merchant. Hey, Mr. Merchant. How's business? Hello. Have you seen my nephew? He is supposed to stick price tags on new merchandise. He's always running off somewhere. E for interaction, I'm guessing, to trade. Let's see if we can find some boots. Boots on the ground. Welly boots? Hey, Natalie. Hi, Natalie. How have you been? Oh, hi. I've never seen so many animals in one place. Well, except at the zoo. They're so cute and a little scary. Let's interact, I'm guessing, to trade those welly boots. What I just bought. Where are they? There they are. Gift. Quest completed. She's not prepared. Right. Yeah, still not worked out how to talk to the cow. How you doing? Here, these should be better suited. Ugh, the fit's awful, but at least they're practical, right? They look good on you. Wow, low blow. You walked right into it. Walked. Nice, you're quick. All right, enough talk. Show me around. Let's go on an adventure. Actually, I'm kind of busy. No excuses. Come on, lead the way. How to get someone to follow you. I think they're following me anyway. Bring Natalie to the forest. So I'm guessing that we're gonna try and follow the blue tag? Is that where the forest is? The red tag seems to be my house, so yeah, we'll go with the blue tag. You coming, Natalie? Alright, she runs if I run. Cool. Something just moved in the bushes. What if it's a boar or worse? Natalie ran away. Now I've got to follow Natalie. Natalie, come back. Okay, lovely. Natalie? Look, tiny kittens. I love them so much. I would give my life for them. Has anyone seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Rosa with the puppies? Or puppy? I feel like that might be a reference. Just a tiny reference. Can we take them home? Home? Calm down. We shouldn't disturb them. Their mother might be nearby. They look hungry. I don't think we should leave them. All right, let's take them to the village, but don't get too excited. Tiny kittens! Does she even listen to me? Bring all the kittens to the parents' house. Okay. Tiny kitten! Tiny kitten and a final tiny kitten. Thank goodness they are massive on the mini-map. Well, I would never have found them otherwise. Right, are they all following me? That one is, that one is. I didn't really want to pet you. I wanted to pet the other one. Are you following me? Are you following me? I'm wondering if I maybe didn't give enough time to do the actual petting action. Right, I think they're all following me now. Come on, let's go home. Come on, tiny kittens. Has anyone never heard of the expression herding cats? Because that's actually what I'm doing right now. It's not as difficult as it's purported to be. Okay, so bringing them all to Mom's house. They're like, Mom, look what I found. It's like kids that are always finding baby birds and things. That one's on a little escape adventure. Come on, you. I'll pet all of them again. Where's your brother / sister? There's a tiny cat over that way. Okay, I wonder if I can just bring the 2 kittens to the house and then bring the final one in a minute. Let me do that. Or does it have to be all 3? I have entirely lost a kitten. Think he ran back to the forest. Kitten, what you doing? I had to say that herding cats was easy, didn't I? And then you had to prove me wrong. Come on. Gonna pet all 3 of them again. Why are there only 2? Why did you decide to go all the way over there? Strange kitten. Come on. You're coming? Don't go in that fire, okay? You with me? Come on then. Are they all going inside? Yeah, now all 3 of them are there. They're all going to go inside. Okay, I'm just wondering if I can get the kittens to go in there, because they're supposed to be going to the parents' house, which I've done. Oh no, it's up here, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, kittens, we've got to go to another house. I'm sorry. This is just a petting stop. Come back here. Monsters. Right, how many have we got? 3. Okay, come on, let's go. There we are, all done. Let's hope we can find your mom. Imagine they'll just stay there now. Oh no, they'll just keep following me around apparently. Oh well, I've done the quest, so they can go where they want. Okay, so Emil, I wanna mark some trees, so I need my tree marking tape. So Sign using marking tape. Equip it and mark the trees you want to cut down. Okay, that's fine. Just trying to get through that as fast as possible so I don't have to look at the flickering. But... cut down that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. That one. And... wait for Emil to cut down the trees. Okay, well that's fine. I won't even worry about doing that. So we've got to help the cows and chickens with their problems. How's Natalie doing? I guess we have kittens now. Of course we do. Don't worry. I've had many cats before. I know how to take care of them. First, I'll go and ask if anyone has something for them to eat. Then I'll make some room for them in the house. So does that mean I'm free from you for now? Yeah. Go back to your mayoring or whatever. I see. Okay, so I still don't know how to help the cows with their problem. Let's try giving them some grass or something. I don't know. Fetch you some grass, but I don't know how to talk to you. I'm sure it's something to do with the magic hat. The chicken looks a bit hungry though. I wonder what chickens eat. Can chickens eat grass? Is that gonna help you? No? Okay. Yeah, that seems a bit random that, like, I can't do that yet, but I will try doing other quests until maybe I can get some more animal talking skills up and running. At the moment, I only seem to be able to pet an animal. I don't see... oh, morph. Right, now can I talk to the cow? Yes. Hello, Mr. Cow, what do you need? Moo, hello to you too, Mayor. Would you be so kind as to plant some nice fresh grass in our pasture? It would make us very happy, plus it'll make our milk extra fresh and delicious. A luxurious grass patch coming right up. Alright. And then, apparently the chickens have a problem too, but I don't know what their problem is, because I don't know which chicken to talk to. Alright, so I'm guessing that I want to use bark to make animals follow you and whir to make them stop. That would have been so much better for the kittens. And for the cows, actually. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is plant all of these lovely seeds. I've got scarlet clover and daisy. I figure I can just throw them down in the pen. And just make it really nice. Okay, all done. Right, so back to the hat. Morph back into the dog. I also feel like this was more difficult before. I feel like that the way you change into the dog has changed and it's easier. Could be wrong though. Are you guys happier with your new grass? Of course, Mayor. It's beautiful and really tasty. We made a good decision moving to your village. I'm really glad to hear that. Have a great day. So I wonder what the chickens' problems are. Maybe I need to find more chickens. On the map, are there more chickens anywhere? I can see loads of crabs. There's a chicken in the pen here. No, I can't. I'll try and talk to the chicken though. Hello, dear chickens. Is something troubling you? Help, help, our treasure, our fortune is missing. The golden eggs are gone. Golden eggs? You are hiding golden eggs from us? Of course, you might steal normal eggs, but we make golden ones to sell on the stock market. Of course you do. Bring them back. Here, take one of these. Use your sniffer nose to track down the missing eggs. And why do I feel like I'm involved in something a little shady? Okay, so I've got a golden egg. And then I'm supposed to sniff the golden egg or something? It's F to use it. Hey, let's find the golden egg cache. My inventory's getting super, super full though. I'm a bit worried about that. I don't really have any chests or anything that you can decant things into yet. Oh, okay. Sure what went on there. It let me across, but my sniffer senses are saying that that's where the golden eggs are. No. I wonder if I can make it across as a human. No, still not. Definitely seems to be where it's trying to send me though. It's the other side of the river. Let's see if we can get to the other side of the river at all. No, it's like a giant invisible wall stopping me, so... Sorry, chickens. I'm saying that the missing golden eggs are somewhere around here. Okay, let's turn into the dog again. Nope, come here. I want to morph into you. It'd be rough trying to follow these trails. Like, it can be tough to find the right direction. Sometimes. Is it up here then? Maybe it's up here it's trying to tell me. Stupid golden eggs. Like, yeah, I feel like it's really hard sometimes to follow the trails. Really difficult. There it is. Gotcha. Golden egg achieved. I've got to find 6 of them. Okay. Right, doggo, let's find the next one. It's like a little Easter, it's an actual Easter egg hunt. Come back here. Oh my goodness. Where's he gone? Get back here. I need to morph into you. Okay. Right. So, next one. Sometimes you just need to be a little bit patient and wait for the waft to come back. Are you utterly kidding me? Please don't tell me that golden egg is in a beehive full of bees. I will cry. Emil has chopped down all the trees. Yay! Problem is, the dog can't. I have to, every time I find one, I have to turn back into her. Back into Sheila, pick up the egg, then find wherever the dog's gone and morph back into the dog. Yeah. 3 more to find. Let the smell build up a bit. I'm always worried that I'm following the smell in the wrong direction. But so far we've done okay. One scent trail. Back you come. This is like the longest ever. Like it's going across the water again, which does not amuse. Ah, here it is. It's right by the water. Okay, good to know. That is 4 of 6. Okay, let's find the next trail. Where is it sending me? Feels like it's getting faint. Am I definitely going the right way? And now also feels like it's getting really faint. Like I say, there's no directionality to it. So I'm like, am I following it this way or that way? I feel like I might have been right to start with. Gonna be honest. Oh, it's right there. Okay. That would be why. It was so strong around there. Okay. That is egg number 5, and then we can stop messing around with this. 2. No. But I think it would have been better to have a tutorial about morphing before this quest was given to us. And it was very intentionally given to us because Rasmussenburgers, but the cat gave us explicit instructions to go and talk to the cow and everything. So definitely, I think the tutorials should line up with quests being given. So that's definitely something that could be improved as it goes through early access. I think we're going this direction. Anything else? Anything more? Have we lost the trail? Oh no, here it is. Let's pick that back up again. Getting a scent there. Here into this little rocky outcropping. Let's look around and just see if we can see any eggs. It'll be all the way up here, isn't it? Right up the top. Aha, gotcha. Oh, finally the last one. Oh, those chickens, honestly. No fall damage in this though. Yay. Of course, the last egg was so far away. Gotta run all the way back to the chicken pen now. We could talk to Emil on the way past, actually, though. So Emil should be around here somewhere. Hi. Hello, Emil. I see you've chopped down the trees I marked. Yeah, here's the wood. Thank you so much. Pleasure doing business with you. If you want more trees cut, just mark them and I'll get to it. In the meantime, I've taken a liking to reading books out on the meadows. Don't mind if I do. Talk to the chicken. And then we've just got to find some dinosaur bones or something. Chicken! Yeah, they're all looking a bit hungry in here, to be honest. Alright, where's my dog gone? Dog! Dog! This is going to be hard to do without the dog. Where's he gone? Stuck halfway across the map or something. Yeah, he's on his way. He's just not as fast as me, huh? Come here. Okay. I'm back with your golden eggs. Keep them safer next time. Invest in a safe or something. Good, you came just in time. We were planning a big investment. Thank you for your help. We'll take it into consideration when choosing our next home. Aren't you going to stay in our village? For now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But like I said, your help counts as a big plus. Okay. Whee! Okay, let's be a human again. It's easier to jump as a human. Radaminis, I'm back. I've helped the animals like you asked. Great. It's truly our duty to care for all our residents, animals included. I think that's settled for now, but with new visitors come new troubles. Keep that in mind. I will. Good. If you come across any other animals in need, don't hesitate to lend a hand. Now, I believe we both have better things to do than chat. Good day to you. And to you as well, Radaminis. Okay, that's all done. Now we just need to do Dad's quest. Now, how are we doing for, like, inventory space now? Like, one piece of inventory space. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Inventory is huge. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm guessing that this is where we need to go. So I need my terrain terraforming tool. Collision with the... Let's just sort the train out down here then. See if we can find these bones. Probably around here somewhere. There they are. I think I might want to restore the terrain as well. Dad making us make big holes in the place, honestly. Silly Dad. Okay, I think that's all good. I would also like to just take a few things out of my hotbar. Cool. Right, Dad, I've found you a bone. Dad, look what I found. Another one. Whose bone could it be? A sea monster? A giant beaver, maybe? Dad, what is it with your weird obsession with beavers? Please make your father happy and try to find more pieces of this skeleton. If you found one, there's bound to be more of them around the island. Whatever makes you happy, Dad. If you ever find a full set of skeleton parts, here's a guide on how to put them together. Alright, Dad, but no hard promises. Alright, so we'll put together a mystery creature. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to do this. And you know why? Because otherwise there's going to be markers all over my map. And it's going to drive me mad. Terraforming tool, terrain, restorer. Okay. So honestly, I could probably just run to the markers. Closest one is just over there. And just go and dig up all these skelly bones. That looks like it should be the merchant's cart. Are we nearly there yet? Oh yeah, we are. We're very nearly there. It's fine. Okay, here we are. So let's in fact I should probably get out the bone finder. Seems to be about here. Oops. And equip. Pick up. All right, next. Next closest one. They're all kind of around here. I can do a bit of a circle. So probably go to that one next. And then get the ones that are close to the house. So I think this one will be next. I'm guessing, like, go to the markers, get the precise location with the finder, the treasure metal detector. Think about here. There we are. I keep pressing escape and I should be pressing Q. I apologize. I don't know if the bears are like aggro. I'm gonna be a bit careful of them. Where am I heading towards now? That one out there. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we'll head round to this one. And then down to this one. And then down to that one. It's nice being a little bit less, being able to be a bit more chill. And do all these little side quests and not have to worry that I'm going to run out of time. I think here. I'm not worrying about putting the train back unless I've really had to dig down a lot. And to be honest, I'm not having to too much. This, so... Oh, okay, so I need to head over that way. Because that one's kind of... It's a bit far out, sadly, but... need to grab that because it's kind of on the way to the other ones. Even though it's completely out of the way as well. You know, this reminds me more of like, more than a farming game, it reminds me of something like Dayland, where it's a lot of sort of adventuring and running back and forth and doing quests rather than necessarily being all about the farming. Okay, let's get the treasure detector out. And I think that's fine. I just think you need to know what you're letting yourself in for. So are you letting yourself in for more of a farming game or for more of a social game or for more of a fetch quest kind of game? If you're just wanting a little kind of questy adventure, this is absolutely perfect. Okay. I has found a mystery bone. So we have 2 more bones to find, both of which are going to be over towards where Dad is. Oh yeah, here we are. Other side of the house. Bit of parkour required on this one. A lot easier to do that as a human. Getting across that log as a dog was a bit of a nightmare. I need a horse. I need a horse that I can ride. I wonder if you are actually faster. I don't think you're faster as the dog. I think you are probably fastest as the human. We're nearly there, Dad. We've nearly done all of this. And then we can do the picnic. And it's taken an hour and a half this time. But then I did stop to do like kitten quests and things like that as well. So. All right. I have a feeling I did this quest after the picnic as well because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get them done in time. So I think I just got the one bone for Dad and then I didn't do the rest of them until after the picnic. So that's another reason it's a bit longer. And also I am aware that there's no time limit. So I'm taking my time more to explain things and stop and smell the roses. Hey. Gotcha. Last one over here. There we go. And that's... Might be... Never know. You might have been given 90 minutes last time. I thought it was an hour though. Okay, all of the skeleton bones have been completed. Assemble them at the workshop. Okay, let's go back to the workshop then. And make our very own giant dinosaur. Slash possibly a giant beaver. Here we are, workshop. Use... mystery creature. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to put this together. Okay. I can stick its jaw on his face. That's a good start. Stick a skeleton on. Stick a tail on. I feel like that should go there, but not in that orientation. Let's try with the feet first then. Okay, we've got the feet. I don't feel like that's not right. Like his feet. No, that's like his tail. Surely his arms need to go like at the front there, like. So then, like, where do his feet go? Oh, they stick on his tail. Right. Thank you, hint. There we are. T-Rex crafted. Can we talk to Dad about this now? Yes. Okay. Where's Dad? Over here. Look what I did. What I did. Look, Dad, you were right. It's a dinosaur skeleton. Great Scott, just look at this. Though I have to admit, I was secretly hoping for a giant beaver one. Me too. Sorry to burst your bubble, Dad. No worries. Maybe next time. Just hope it doesn't come alive at night and want to play fetch with us. Alright, so we've got everyone to come to the picnic. So I need to place the picnic food for everyone to enjoy. 4. We have 4 picnic foods? I thought we only had 2. Oh no, we have 4. Okay. I'm guessing Grandma added some too. Yeah. Only people at that end of the table are allowed to eat. Alright, let's go talk to Mum and start the picnic. And then I'll carry on for another half an hour, just show you some extra stuff. But I felt a lot less like I was fighting the game this time around. And I don't know whether that's a practice thing or whether that is they've genuinely tweaked things to make them easier thing. Or make them not easier, but just more intuitive. Mum, I've set everything up. Let's celebrate. Great. So before we start... Did you hear that? Well, it'd be hard not to. Let's go see what happened. Crazy, noisy, bizarre island. Wonderful. We can never just start. We can never just sit down and have our dinner, can we? My goodness me. Hello? He doesn't seem well. Yeah, he's unconscious. I guess crashing a boat on a beach can do that to you. Radamides, quit being cynical and tell me how to help him. Right, what we need, my dear friend, is a healing potion. Here's the recipe, simple enough if you've got the right ingredients. And to make it, we'll need to gather some herbs. I think I saw some to the north of the island. Here's one of them. Use it while you're in dog form to sniff out the exact spot they grow. If you're not sure how to do it, just grab your magic hat, point it at your dog, press the corresponding button to transform. Press the corresponding button. You should have told me that on the chicken quest, by the way. Because that would have been much more useful. Don't mind me, they will know what to do. You scare me sometimes. Okay, so. Have one of the herbs in my inventory. So magic hat. Dog has disappeared because I ran too fast again, so wait for him to catch up, I think. See where he is on the map. He usually tries to come to me, but sometimes he gets a bit stuck. Oh, he got stuck in the pen, that's why. Okay. That's what happened to you. Alright, so we need to find medicinal herbs, and we are supposedly have been given one. Yeah, we have indeed. So F to use. We should be starting to get a scent trail. Now, if I remember from the demo, this took us halfway across the island. Why does it keep taking us into the water? I just never know, like, which way the scent trail is going either. I'm just going to head inland a bit and just see if I can pick up a scent trail from here. It might be going in a more sensible direction. I'm sure it's like in the forest somewhere, right? It just be so vague sometimes. The bear looks really hungry. Oh, it's really bad for him. It's maybe something I should, maybe I should talk to him. No, I wasn't able to talk to him. Okay. Yeah, I don't want you to follow us, really. Cross there, really? Can we make it across there? Yes. All right, let's see if the trail comes back. It has. It's going this way. It's so faint though. Give me any like clue on the map at all as to where I'm meant to be headed. Trail went that way. That way and that way. It's taking me back down to the beach. I feel like going the wrong way again. I'm not the biggest fan of these scent trail things. I'm really not. I suppose at least this time there's not 6 of them to follow. I just feel like I'm going completely the wrong way. I feel like the scent trails keep going into the water as well, which is just not ideal. I can't even see it against the beach. And I'm like, is it not just... Am I following it the wrong way? I'm going to try and follow it back the other way. It seems to be getting stronger going this way, see? Whereas going the other way, it was feeling weaker the whole time, so... Maybe this is right? Either that or maybe I've missed it entirely. Yeah, I feel like it might have been somewhere in the middle there. I've just somehow missed it. Just not happy with this at all. I just feel like it keeps like getting thinner, and then as if it was meant to be stronger elsewhere or something. I just don't get it. And then I follow it around here, and it's like, where's it gone then? Now that's going back over there. So is it this side of the river or is it that side of the river? Like, where is it? Why does the trail keep going cold? It just makes me feel very incompetent, honestly. It makes me feel like, what am I doing? And I feel like that's not my fault. I feel like it's vague. Keep following this as far as I can. I'm gonna have a look at the tutorials again and like just check on the tracking tutorial if there is one, and see if it says anything that might be useful about it. So tracking. Your exceptional canine sense of smell allows you to track various things. Open your inventory and choose any item. Wait until the scents appear in the air. Follow them to track down the chosen item or something really. Of course, like it's going to just say follow them because it's not going to give you any more detail than that. Follow the vague trails that take you nowhere. It took me to here. Stay still. That's taking me down here, but it's like, it's gone so faint. Here. To here. To here. And looking back the way I came, it looks so strong, doesn't it? Looks such a strong scent trail to follow. So it makes me want to go back on myself, and I don't know if that's the right thing to do at all. I certainly haven't seen any of the like things like the chicken eggs where it had that sort of smell to it, that sort of very specific sign that showed that's where it was. Kind of a mushroom there. Get across the river. See, now it's starting to fade out more in this direction. Actually, that looks quite strong. It just drives me mad, it really does. So now I'm back on the beach. I'm certain the beach is where I was meant to have started all of this. Okay, there's something going on in this direction. Following the beach around. Okay. Well, we can try that. I feel like I've tried everything else. Okay, a trail that goes up here. This is more where I remember it being last time. There's like a strong centre. Yeah, it's going over here. Okay, cool. Strong scent now. Yeah. We're going the right way. We're going the right way. Definitely. Oh, here it is. Yes. Oh, okay. How much do we need? 8. Might need to turn back into the dog a couple of times just to track the stuff, but at least we know it's here. There's 1, 2... I'm not seeing the third. Okay, let's just pick those up. See if we can find the last one. There it is. Oh, thank goodness for that. That took ages. I'm sorry, that was so annoying. It's just so vague, and you're trying to follow these trails, and it's like, I'm sure that this is not the right way. Right, which way am I going now? Am I even slightly going the right way to back home? Not even slightly. I'm going the wrong way entirely. We want to go this way. And then follow this road. And let's hope that the fisherman isn't, like, I don't know, dead by the time we get back there. Because that took so much longer than it should have done. It took me 2 hours just to get to the picnic. I think I remember though. Maybe it was longer than I thought last time. I don't know. Maybe we were given 2 hours. I can't remember. I felt like things were going so much quicker at the beginning, and now it feels like they've taken ages. Hello. Hi. I'm picking up bits of his boat. Oh. Is that what we were meant to be doing? No. Oh. Oh, cook the healing potion. Oh, man. That's at my house, isn't it? Should have read that. Sorry, that's my fault. I got a little bit flustered with the whole not being able to find the scent trails thing. That was a bit rough. And I do think that needs to be made more like... Sorry, not more, but less vague. Because if that's hard enough for me, imagine like a kid trying to play this and like not being able to. Oh. No, I don't want to exit. Hang on. F. Healing potion cooked. Lovely. It wasn't perfect, but it does not need to be. To the beach. Give the potion to the unconscious man. I think he's going to teach us how to fish. Hi. Unconscious man, wake up. I took the liberty of stealing your boat. Here, drink this potion. Ugh, my head. Hello, mister, what happened? Oh, hello, I guess you could call it a hard landing. You see, this ocean has a mind of its own. It's not easy to sail through these waters. Although I suppose I don't need to tell you that if you discovered this place before I did. Actually, we came here on the bus. On the bus? Oh, looks like luck's never on my side. So what was your plan? To discover an uncharted land, of course. Earn glory and fame. Back where I'm from, I'm just an ordinary fisherman. One of many. So I decided to set sail and do something worth remembering. Did you achieve anything that brought you glory and fame? We were about to enjoy a picnic. Would you like to join us? Well, looks like I need rest before heading back to sea anyway. I accept your offer. Wait, our village is just across the beach. Thank you, kiddo. See you there. All right, so I'm guessing we'll go up to the picnic now. Nothing active, so yeah, I'll head to the picnic. Honestly, it could do with like changing to that. There's one yellow marker there. Oh, that's where Mom is. Okay. So yeah, I mean, pretty much it is following yellow markers, but it would be nice to have in the quest journal as you finish the fisherman's quest, like go see Mom or something. I'm back. I rescued a collapsed fisherman. Munching noises. Are you guys eating without us? I'm so sorry, honey. You know how your grandpa is. If we don't hurry, he'll eat everything himself. Quickly, come on. There's still plenty left. What are we doing now? I'm just going to follow yellow tags at this point. But yeah, it's a little bit weak in the like quest continuity side of things. Could do with updating the journal a bit more, I think, just so you can read what you're doing as well as having a tag. Okay, Mr. Fisherman. You know, kid, I've only been here an hour, sorry, and I've never felt this good before. And this food is delicious, a true culinary discovery. Although I just remembered all of my possessions crashed with my boat. They should have washed ashore near the wreck. Could you please find them for me? There are some personal items I'd like to make sure are still intact. But I'm still too exhausted to go myself. Sure, I'll find your belongings. Oh wait, some might still be in the water. Take this fishing pole and use it to fish them out. You might not know this, but you can use it to catch actual living fish. Oh, sure, thanks. Okay, so find the fisherman's belongings. Some of them are just on the shore, I'm guessing. Let's have a little look at the map. Yeah, there's one here. Looks like we found his oars. One more further along the beach. Just gonna get that fishing rod out of my hand because I don't need it for some of these. Some more. How many oars does this guy have? All right, let's have a look now. Further along the beach again. Okay, so we've got to get around that waterfall. I don't imagine I'm allowed to just run across there. No. That would be too easy. Oh, it's the log again. My favorite log. So far we've got like 2 anchors and 4 oars. And a crab. What do you mean you won't let me pick you up? Okay, so that's a lot of belongings found, but I never had to use my fishing rod for any of it, to be honest. I don't think I picked up enough stuff. Oh, look, there's another rubber ring. I can pick that up. Yeah. Go back to the fisherman. So I maybe didn't actually have to run as far as I did there. I could have picked up more items in each area. To take him a crab for supper. Seems that he probably missed out on the picnic by now. Here's your belongings. Boop. Is everything I could find? Thank you, let me see. Oh, my rubber ducky. What would I do without you? Thanks again, kid. I owe you a lot. You know, I've been thinking I might be getting a little tired of sailing. And I heard you're looking for new residents, right? Yeah, I am. Great. I think we can strike a deal. If you build me a nice hut, I'll become part of your little village and teach you the ways of the sea. What do you think? That sounds great. Perfect. Here, take this house sign and find me a nice spot by the beach, somewhere I won't have to walk too far to get to. Once you've built the hut, come back and we'll talk about how I can return the favor. But before that, let me show you how to make boards. You do know that houses are made of boards, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'll get to work. See you soon. All right. So somewhere near to the beach. So maybe like here or something. There's even a nice campfire there. So fisherman's hut. Was I given like a little... Ah, here we are. There's the blueprint. Throw that in there. I don't know where I'm going to put my dinosaur though. Can I turn it a bit? That looks kind of rubbish there, doesn't it? Like, let's find a place where it actually would look good. Maybe over that side. Maybe it might be slightly more aligned that way. Oh, it's still pretty terrible. But it's trying to align it with the village. In general, I think. So that's probably why. So I think I'm just going to pop it about here. Yeah, I'll be all right. Gather wood for boards. So it looks like probably Emil has been doing a bit of gathering of wood for boards, but I think I'll need to do some more. I certainly didn't get 30 wood together. Oh, actually, no. I apparently did already have 30 wood, and there was more that Emil got for me, so that's brilliant. I didn't have to do anything there. Process wood into boards. Okay. Actually concentrate on the mini game this time. I'm going to have quite a lot of boards at the end of this, I imagine. I ran out of wood now. Yes. How many boards did I get there? Quite a lot, probably. All right, let's go finish building the fisherman's hut. So this is the first brand new thing I've been able to do that wasn't in the demo. Great. There we are. Fisherman's hut done. Let's go talk to the fisherman. Tell him his house is ready. Oh, it's like a meal. Is it Dad? Is Dad's doing some fishing too? Wow. Emil is apparently still chopping logs. So it might be that the fisherman will fish for me, but I'll have to see on that one. Where is the fisherman now? Oh, man. Like, miles away, probably. Yeah, he's gone into the town. Silly me thinking he'd be just where he was before. Probably went to get his picnic, didn't he? Right. Mr. Fisherman, your house is ready. Haha, great. I can't wait to see my four corners. A deal's a deal. I'll teach you the way of the sea. But for that, we'll need a boat. Boat? I love boats. So here's the thing. It's not easy to make one. We need special parts that aren't easy to come by. Luckily, I just crashed mine, so we should be able to salvage the parts from the wreckage, which I did. Now go look for the boat pieces. They should be scattered around the island somewhere. Once we've got them, we'll build a proper vessel for you. Cool. 17 boat parts? Good grief. Okay. Looks like we convinced the fisherman to join our village. An important step. I think we're making good time. If we keep going like this, soon enough the village will be brimming with activity. Speaking of, we'll need a way to keep track of every one of our residents, which is why I've decided to get 2 of my friends involved. Meet Theophrasus and Alista. These 2 birds will see all and know almost as much. Whenever you need to find someone or see what someone's up to, just ask them for help. Theo and Al, I like that. But isn't this like surveillance? Isn't it a little, you know, problematic? I swear, your education only makes this harder. Think of it more as keeping everyone safe. Okay, but isn't that still surveillance? And don't think about it at all. All right. I need to stop reading and start picking up boat pieces. Honestly. So let's see, where are we off to? There's a few people with things to do, but I think what I'll do, I'll go and grab as many of the boat pieces as I can. And then we'll try and make the boat, and that'll probably be where I'll end it for today. If anybody wants to see more of this, then there's a chance that we could stream it. I'll see how people think, what people think of it, and whether they think it's worth an extended look. They are scattered everywhere. How on earth did he manage to crash so hard that they're scattered this far across the island? That must have been quite the crash. I know there was a big loud bang, apparently, which I don't think they've recorded yet. I was like, wow, did you hear that sound? I was like, no. Oh, good donkeys. They're so cute. Am I like going to the furthest away one ever? Probably. There's literally one right on the beach. But I'm going to this one apparently, so oh well, since we're mostly there. I could start furthest away and then come in from far away. So right, I guess there's some boat pieces here. So 1, 2. Is that all? I think so. And then I think, oh, I think it's just following the coastline. Oh, right, that makes sense. I can do that. Okay, here's some boards and like a bit of keel or something. So on 7 of 17. Is another bit of keel, a bit of hull, I think. Okay, well, this is... Oh, right, they're still ahead of me, though. That's fine. Bits here, so we're on 11. We need 6 more. Yeah, they were all on the shoreline at least, so at least there's an idea that they could have been washed up by the sea rather than like the boat exploding and then being halfway across the island or something. That does make more sense. So we need 3 more pieces. Just gonna head straight for that green marker. Across country we go. And I'm hoping there'll be 3 things here. Which there are. Lovely. 17 pieces. Okay, now we've got to find the fisherman. And hopefully I can make myself a boat. I imagine I'm going to have to assemble it, though. It's going to be like a 17-piece jigsaw puzzle. Oh. Use my favourite log. I wonder if he's moved into his new house yet. His new fishing shack. Everyone's like blinking with things they need me to do, but we will just concentrate on one thing for now. And then if we do come back to this, if it's something people want to see more of, then we'll carry it on in the stream. Problem is, there's so many games that I stream once a week, and the games last multiple weeks sometimes. Let's talk. Boat parts delivery. You're fast, kid. I was hoping to enjoy my new home in peace for a little while longer. But anyway, let's get this out of the way. Hand me those parts first. Here they are. Let's do a bit of this and a bit of that. And there we go. Are you sure? They still look like boat parts to me. That's because I made them into bigger boat parts. Now it's your job to assemble them like a true sailor. Surprise, surprise. Here, let me show you how to turn these into a boat. That's what real sailors do? Honestly, I have no idea. So maybe we know instead of 17 different pieces, have like slightly less than 17. That's a lot to assemble. And then we can have a ride around on the boat. Okay, let's have like a boat. Sailing boat. Craft. No, we still apparently have 17 pieces. Yay! Do they go together? Yes. That goes together. That looks like it goes on the top of there. Goes underneath? Not sure on that one. That definitely goes there. That goes there. Goes on the back. That's the rudder. That is a sail, so that probably goes on there. Will that go in? Come on. Do your thing. You did it a second ago. There we are. The sail. That's the doohickey. That's the thingamabob. And that's the other thingamabob. Right, so red connections are not correct. I'm not sure what's not correct here. It looked so right, didn't it? Of course there was like one thing wrong. Looks very right. Oh, surely it's that. Surely that... Could that go up there maybe? And that go... No. No way. No way is that right. So what's wrong with it then? Doesn't it like... Is it upside down? I see what I've done. Not sure where that goes though. There we are. That's the bottom of the boat and that's the sail. There we are. I had to look at the pictures a bit more. Once I did, I realized that the sail was white and I was like, oh, that's not a sail. That's actually part of the... That's a wooden part of the boat. It could have been a very stylized sail. There we are, we've done. Now I can instant craft them if I want to. If I have 17 boat parts. Let's go and see the fisherman and tell him we've done the boat. And we'll go for a little sail, and then I think I'm probably going to wrap up there. Mister, take a look at my boat. My boat is amazing. Look at my boat. My boat is amazing. Great job. Even if real sailors don't do that, you're now the sailorest of them all. With this vessel, a whole new world opens up to you. There are islands waiting to be discovered, each with unique wildlife, landscapes, and people whom you might convince to live in your village. So you ready for an adventure? One question though, you said you teach me the way of the sea. Shouldn't that include teaching me how to steer the boat too? Do I look like someone who knows how to steer a boat? I wouldn't be much help, kid. Go figure it out yourself, like a true sailor. Really? Honestly, I'm making it up at this point. Okay. The boat is complete, Rads. We're ready to sail. Good news. I've heard there's more islands around here. Let's look for those and search for them for potential villagers. So get on a boat. Where's Grandpa? Where's Grandpa on my inventory? Start tracking Grandpa. Oh, so that's a tracker for Grandpa. Okay, cool. And an animal tracker. Villager tracker, animal tracker. Oh, I see. Very nice. Lost item. Where's my boat then? Oh, here it is. All right. Let's unequip that, please. Thank you. Sailboat. In we go. Find a desert island. All right, let's go find a desert island. This is super cool. Bit slow, but super cool. So I don't know if that counts as a desert island right there. Whether we need to go a bit further. I mean, it looks like it's just covered in crabs or something, or just coral or grass. So maybe we need to go a little further. I can see some stuff over here. This is definitely a bit of a payoff. It's a bit of the game we were not able to do last time, so that's always nice. There are still bits that feel a touch clunky with the equivalent part to what I did in the demo, though. So I'm hoping that'll be fixed up. All right, let's have a look on my map and see if I can see anything. Oh, okay. We have a desert island we're actually heading towards. Okay. Go find it. So I think this might be the island where there was a horseshoe hidden and the first person to find it. So it'd be the first person to get to this point of the game that would have got the prize for that. Like I say, I doubt that is me. I don't need prizes. I've got the biggest prize of all, and that's you guys at home. Okay, yeah, you can eat that cheese. Could put it on a cracker and eat it. Are we on our way still properly? Did I miss it or anything? No. Okay. It's like we're nearly there. So we'll have a little tiny explore of the island just before I wrap up. And no doubt I'll, it'll be kind of like Critter Cove or something, where you go and find people to bring back from all the different islands, which I very much enjoyed. That was such a good game. Again, it's still in development though. It's like I want to play games ideally, like especially for streaming. I'd love to play more games that are complete, because then we can go through the whole thing and get to an ending rather than having to constantly revisit them. So let's keep going. Why did they make this such a long way away and make this boat so... I mean, the boat looks like it's going really fast. But this must just be really far away, I guess. Okay, we are here at the shoreline. Raise anchor is done. Exit boat. It's so hot here. It must be hard to live in a place like this. I don't know. It seems pretty nice to me. Of course, you're a cat. Maybe you should look for inhabitants. I'm going to scout the island for a good place to lounge and soak in some sun. Focus, Rads. We're here to grow our village. Let's get to exploring. So let's see what we can find. What kind of animals do they have here? Oh, they have horses. I said I wanted a horse. Maybe we could ride the horse. That would be so cool. Most of this island looks to be crabs, though. It's like... person, person, person. Crabs. Hi. Hello, I'm Sheelab. Banker. Well, hello there. My name's Orville. What might you be doing on this red-hot piece of rock? You mean this island? I've started a community on a nearby island. Maybe you'd like to join. You don't seem too comfortable here. Comfortable? Ha, this is agony. The heat won't let up, and the animals keep pestering me. And the longer I'm stuck here, the more potential profits I lose. Time is money, you know. Stuck? You can't leave? I have a boat. We can give you a lift to our island. It's not that. I came here to officiate the inheritance of 2 people who live on the island. I can't leave until all the documents are signed and all the bills are paid. Civil law really is complicated. But the stakes are very simple. I mustn't lose out on my commission. Wait, so you just lose your cut? You wouldn't go to jail or anything? Jail? I'd much rather go to jail than lose my share. And now, because those 2 sisters can't agree on anything, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. A whole new village sounds like a great opportunity for investment to grow my business. But alas, it will pass me by, unless... Uh-oh. The law doesn't say anything about nudging a little here and there to help the process along. I see where this is going. And more importantly, it doesn't state anything about subcontracting someone to do it for you. Subcontracting? Why yes, say old sport, how would you like to help me solve this inheritance debacle? You'd be justly remunerated, of course. You mean paid with money? Money? Haha, why old sport, you really are a kidder. In all seriousness, no. But what I will do is teach you how to make money. And that's better, isn't it? Give a man a fish and all that. I don't know about that. Sure. So you agree? Wonderful. I knew you were a chum the moment I spotted you, old sport. Wait, I didn't. You should start by finding the 2 sisters by heading deeper inland. One of them's a miner and the other a smith. I'm sure if you talk to them with that go-getter attitude of yours, you'll solve this in no time. Yeah, the sisters, inland. Got it. Looks like he's pretending we're not here. Let's go find the sisters. All right, we could quickly maybe go and find them, but we are very much getting towards the 2.5-hour mark at this point. Which is really beyond which I do not want to extend my videos. This is a cool island. I like jumping across all the rocks. Might have to eventually go on the road though. But yeah, this is a really cool landscape. I think they are wandering along the beach though, possibly. Oh, look, there's a cool mine there as well. Nice. Hello, you two. Oh, they're having an argument. Ah, you must be the miner. How do you know? Do I know you? No, but you're standing next to a mine and mining equipment. The banker told me about you. Oh yeah, him. I am a miner. My name's Nora. And you are? I'm Sheelab, and I founded a village on an island not far from here. I came here looking for potential new villagers. Well, good luck with that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got my own problems. That's what I wanted to talk about. Don't you need help with something? Like what? Maybe making it with your sister and settling an inheritance dispute? How do you... Now listen here, this ain't nothing to do... Sorry, there ain't nothing to dispute. Daddy made it very clear. All my worldly belongings are to be passed down to my most talented daughter. That's me, and I'm about to prove it by mining out the heart of the desert, the biggest ruby ever. I moved away from my backstabbing sister and started this new mine. I noticed, though there's not a lot of mining going on. It's a work in progress. Okay, if I help with the mine, will you agree to have another talk with your sister? Showing up out of the blue and offering to help solve people's problems, you're not a loan shark, are you? Nope, just training to be a good mayor. I do need help around here. You got to show me what you've got, what it takes to be a miner first, though. This mine needs a thorough clean. No weeds, no mice. It needs to be safe. And the weeds weaken the soil. And I hate mice. Then I'll need wood for supports. I paid the banker from the ranch nearby to send his donkeys over with some. The poor animals needed a chance to move about a little, but they haven't arrived. I'm worried they got lost in the canyon. And lastly, I want you to help me mine these rocks, blocking the path deeper into the mine. They're full of ore and very tough. Finish these tasks and you'll be a miner in my eyes. All right, I'll be back when everything's done. There is no way that's going to get done within the scope of this video. So let's have a chat with the smith. Hi, you must be the smith. That I am, and you are? I'm Sheila. Pleasure to meet you. Likewise, I'm Tora. You came here to buy something? I'm not taking orders right now. Not exactly. I came here to help resolve the dispute between you and your sister. Dispute? I hope you're with the police, because it ain't no dispute. It's common thievery. My sister's trying to steal my inheritance, my own family. Daddy couldn't have been clearer. All my worldly possessions are to be passed down to my most talented daughter. He was just itching to make a problem, wasn't he? My sister has her talents, but Daddy clearly meant me. I'm going to prove it by forging the best pickaxe ever. That's all well and good, but the only thing smouldering in this forge is resentment. So how does she plan on doing that? And since you're here, you're going to help me? Forget I asked. I'm taking you on as an apprentice. Congratulations on passing the first test by finding me. What, me? An apprentice? That's right. Now for your first real task. I can clean this place up and gather the wood, but I'll need you to get me some high-quality iron ore. Fortunately, we're in the right place. This island's basically built of the stuff. Once you get the ore, you'll help me start up the forge so we can get to smithing. Okay, I'm off to get some ore. Oh, and be careful not to spook the mice. They hang out around here, but don't worry, they're harmless. I'm pretty cute. All right, I'm going to have a little tiny look inside the mine. So, find a way to sort out the dispute. So we've got this mine down here. There's apparently mice in there. And I can apparently mine stuff. I've got oh, I have a pickaxe now, look. Woohoo. I don't know when I got that. But we'll have a little look around the mine and then I'll oh. Like supposed to be a way through there, right? Okay. My cat and my dog. No mice though. Gosh, this is like a little maze, isn't it? Wow. I've yet to find anything that I can actually, oh, we go down this way, that I can actually mine. Okay, I think down here. Oh no, dead end. Okay. Oh, okay, there's weeds here, so they're supposed to be gone. And I'm supposed to do some mining as well. Okay. I dig them up? No. So journal-wise, use a shovel to dig up weeds, but I tried to use a shovel to dig up weeds, and that's not really happening here, so... Maybe that would happen more on the surface? I'm not really sure. Or maybe we need to get even further down. But yeah, the shovel is not working. Unless there's some kind of special shovel I need to use. I have like 3 shovels here. I'd like to know what to do. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I feel like I might need to go up. Oh, hang on. Is it this way? No, back the other way. Up this way. Down here. And then round. This way. And then that, I think, might... Oh, so maybe it's just generally around here then. Let's have a look. Can we... Oh, yeah, here we are. So there's maybe not so much of a need to go into the mine itself. This bit. How many have we gotten? 34. So I could definitely go and give those back to the smith or the... Sorry, the... not the smith. Yes, the smith. Who's gone all the way over there. Because of course they have. Oh no, hang on, that's the smithery. Oh man, I've forgotten which one's which. I think the miner has the hat on, so I think it's the one without the hat. But they seem to be headed home. So I think what I'm going to do though is give that stuff to the miner, to the smith, and then I think we're going to wrap up there. As I do not have time to finish this entire quest off, but I am very glad that we made the boat and that we came across here and that we found out possibly the next 3 people that are going to come and live on the island with us. Did you really have to come all the way over here? What was I supposed to do again? First, you must gather some quality iron ore, my young apprentice. Then set a fire under the forge and pour water in the slack tub so you can get to work. Once the fire is burning, you need to keep it at the correct temperature so I can do what is best. Great, thanks. Okay, so interaction. Trade. Oh my goodness. Iron ore. Gift. Here we are. I think it's done. I think it's done. So, oh yeah, there we are. I've given the smith the iron ore. Pour water from your watering can into the slack tub. So you actually need to go back to the smith's place and do that. And then we need to light a fire under the forge. However, I really, really think we're out of time at this point. So yeah, we made it to the island. That we've got this whole little quest to do, and that will get those people hopefully all across to my island, and then I'll have someone that can forge tools and someone that can do mining and someone that can do banking for us. So those will be really interesting additions to the island. So I hope you enjoyed this new look and this little extended look into Everdream Village. I certainly enjoyed myself. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.